You're watching the latest edition of 6 Stories at 6 and I am Rakshita Mishra with you on the show this evening. We'll start with the Keir Starmer, the United Kingdom's president's maiden visit to India. The two-day visit has started and it has started with a bang, I must say. We'll tell you all eyes will be on the FTA deal and it seems that the UK Prime Minister cannot wait for it to be implemented. Story number 2 on the show will be how Indians abroad have been lured. In Russia, they have been lured and they have been duped for jobs and they have been now forced to fight the war in Ukraine by Russia. India celebrates the 93rd Air Force Day today and we'll pay tribute to our sentinels of the sky. And also viewers, Pakistan, well, again, it's a testimony that Asim Munir is losing control and Pakistan is crumbling as now 11 Pakistani soldiers have been killed in an attack by the TTP in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. And story number 5, viewers, is Sameer Wankhede versus Aryan Khan versus Red Chillies versus Netflix. We'll tell you what the High Court said and what Sameer Wankhede himself told Republic TV as he spoke exclusively to us. And finally, we'll tell you the latest in the Zubin Garg death probe. We start with the UK Prime Minister's two-day visit, viewers. It has kick-started from Mumbai. It is Britain's largest ever trade mission to India. With an in-flight address, he began this biggest ever trade mission, and from the cockpit, he in fact signaled symbolically how this is a launch pad for India, UK, newer ties and deeper ties. He says that opportunities are waiting to be seized in this FTA agreement between India and UK. And he says that the opportunities in India are unparalleled. And he says that there is stability and jobs at home, more jobs for the British people also promised. So he's eyeing the Indian market. There's lots on agenda. And we're sure that Donald Trump should certainly be listening to what Starmer is saying and having his eyes on the visit and the upcoming talks, more importantly, between Starmer and the Indian Prime Minister tomorrow. Here's what we have gathered till now.
UK's Prime Minister Keir Starmer landed in Mumbai this morning. And he arrived with a delegation of 125 members, the largest ever UK delegation in India, that included business leaders and officials. Packed with business and cultural engagements, Starmer called it the biggest trade mission, right from the cockpit ahead of landing in Mumbai for his maiden India visit. Upon arrival, Starmer was received by Maharashtra's Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis at the Mumbai airport. The UK PM's first stop was a major business event with top Indian industry leaders. UK's Prime Minister emphasised that the growth in India for British businesses means more jobs at home for the British people. Starmer's focus is clearly on strengthening business ties between the UK and India, highlighting how partnerships here can create better opportunities and employment back in Britain. He also visited the Yash Raj Film Studios in Mumbai, accompanied by Bollywood star Rani Mukherjee and YRF CEO Akshay Vidhani. The two-day visit comes amid the times of tariff war with the United States, and this visit comes as a significant message to US President Donald Trump. Over 100 delegates, including top business and university leaders, are part of this delegation. Both countries are aiming to turn their new free trade agreement into real economic gains.
Thank you to all of you for being here in India with us, because this is the biggest trade mission that the United Kingdom has ever sent to India. And I think it's really good evidence of just how strong the relationship is and how many business opportunities there are. And we've got businesses, some of the biggest businesses doing deals and business with India, some of the iconic businesses, small businesses as well. So we've got all sorts of businesses here. We've got great academic institutions represented, brilliant universities that are already doing great stuff here and about to do even more of it. And then we've got art and culture, film, drama, sport as well. So a really important and big delegation. So
Prime Minister Starmer has ruled out any new visa agreement as part of his visit. But the talks of the new deal remain focused on trade and investment and not on people movement. Tomorrow, Prime Minister Starmer is scheduled to hold a summit with Prime Minister Narendra Modi at Raj Bhavan in Mumbai. The leaders will review the current 10-year Vision 2035 roadmap, focusing on areas like trade, technology, defense, climate, energy and education. After the summit, both Prime Ministers will take part in the India-UK FinTech Summit in Mumbai, event which is expected to see participation from thousands of businesses and industry leaders from across the world.
Now, a 22-year-old Indian student from Gujarat's Morbi district has been reportedly captured by Ukrainian troops. The Indian student, identified as Majoti Sahil Mohammad Hussain, was reportedly fighting on behalf of Russia when he was captured by the Ukrainian soldiers. And after being captured, Majoti shared his ordeal, recounting the time when he came to Russia and pursued his studies. But he was sentenced to 7 years in prison on drug-related charges. In fact, Viewers Republic TV tracked down the family of Majoti. And not just that, we also are bringing in the stories of more such Indian nationals who have been stuck in Russia or in the war from Russia.
A 22-year-old Indian student from Gujarat's Morbi district has reportedly been captured by Ukrainian troops. Majoti Sahil Mohammad Hussain was reportedly fighting on behalf of Russia when he was captured. After being captured, he shared his ordeal, recounting the time when he came to Russia to pursue his studies, but he was sentenced to 7 years in prison on drug-related charges. Out of desperation, he signed a contract with the Russian Defense Ministry to avoid further punishment, hoping to escape once deployed to the front.
University student. И потом у меня тюрьму посадили за наркотики статьи. Тюрьму мне дали 7 лет. Я не хотел этой тюрьмы сидеть. Потом я контракт писал СВО. Хотел убегать хотел. У нас сказали 1 год контракт есть. И 1 год служишь, и потом, домой опускают. Кто сказал 100 тысяч, кто сказал 500 000, кто сказал 1,5 миллиона дают. У меня ничего не дали. Короче, все так пизда был там. Последний месяц, сентябрь, я там полигоне был. И 16 дней там был, как держит, стреляли, раз, два, все. ТТФ-ке, вот как включать, кидай, все. И 30 сентября, 4 дня назад, мне привели зеленый лин. Следующий день, 1 число. Команда сказал, готов. Мы 3 человека. Готов. Приехал. 3 либо 3,5 километра мы ходили. Нам надо это как блиндаж. Блиндаж надо копать. Надо убегать. Командир сказал, я не хочу, но сейчас я сильно устал. Ноги болят у меня, сердце болит. Так командир, конфликт был у нас. Он сказал, у него рацию забери, я пускай у него. Пошел нахуй. Я сам слышал. Нормально. Он рацию забрал. Потом я убегал. 2-3 километра там ваш блиндаж, украинский блиндаж. Я смотрел, там пошел, сразу автомат. Я не хочу эту войну, все, помоги надо, помочь надо. Никому не убил, никому плохо не делал. Я просто 3 дня сюда приехал. Я не хотел эту войну, я просто хотел убегать. Россия не хочу обратно. Ничего там правда нету. Лучше там сюда я сиду, в тюрьме. Если можно, тогда обратно у меня домой, Индия.
3 days into his first mission, he surrendered to the Ukrainian troops. Amid his family's repeated appeals for government intervention, reports suggest that he will be transferred to a prisoners of war camp.
I'm standing right in front of Majoti's house right now, the 22-year-old who was forced to join the Russian army after he was caught in a case, he was alleged in a case, and then he was forced by the Russian military army to sign a contract and serve them. And during the 63rd Mechanized Brigade, he was captured by the Ukrainian military forces. This is the house right here where Majoti, the 22-year-old, lives and who was captured by the Ukrainian army. While he was serving for Russian army, I tried to interact with the family members of Majoti, the 22-year-old who was captured by the Ukrainian army, but the family people have denied to interact with the media people. They have denied the help of police authority. They have denied to even interview with us. They have denied to add any further information regarding this particular case.
The Indian Air Force celebrated its 93rd Air Force Day at Ghaziabad's Hindon Air Base. Air Chief Marshal A.P. Singh also highlighted and hailed the success of Operation Sindoor that was carried out against Pakistan. Here's a detailed report that pays tribute to our air warriors.
Born on October 8, 1932, the Indian Air Force has not only touched the sky with glory, it has owned it. From guarding our skies to rewriting the rules of precision warfare, Operation Sindoor stands as a global benchmark in air power planning and execution.
Performance in Operation Sindoor fills us with professional pride. We proved to the world how air power can be effectively used in shaping military outcomes in just a few days. India's bold and precise attacks restored the rightful place of offensive air action in the national consciousness. Our robust air defense architecture and offensive employment of long-range surface-to-air missile systems limited the adversary's freedom to operate and ensured safety of our vital assets.
This 93rd Air Force Day also marked a poignant farewell to the iconic MiG-21, a jet that drove through decades as the backbone of the IAF. Leading from the front, Air Chief Marshal A.P. Singh stood tall, overseeing the parade with same precision that defines the IAF. Joining the celebrations, Army Chief General Upendra Dwivedi and CDS General Anil Chauhan, a salute to the joy and strength of our armed forces. The theme, Operation Sindoor, a tribute to the IAF's courage, coordination and commanding response to aggression. A mission that not only rattled our enemy, but also sent a clear message to the world. India's skies are not just protected, they're dominated.
India's bold and precise attacks restored the rightful place of offensive air action in the national consciousness. Our robust air defense architecture and offensive employment of long-range surface-to-air missile systems limited the adversary's freedom to operate and ensured safety of our vital assets. The outstanding performance of indigenously developed and integrated weapons, which delivered precise and devastating blows deep inside enemy territory, vindicates our faith in homegrown capabilities.
Nabha Sparsham Deeptam, touch the sky with glory. The IAF's timeless motto, born from the Bhagavad Gita, echoed across Hindon. This day was not just a showcase of India's growing air might, it was a salute to discipline, to duty, and to an unyielding vow to guard India's skies, always and without fail.
Now, 11 Pakistani soldiers, including a lieutenant colonel and a major in Pakistani army, were killed in a Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan attack in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa last night, viewers. And according to reports, the military media wing said that during an intel-based operation, so this is, viewers, they are the personal security personnel of Pakistan, who Pakistan himself is admitting that these were killed in this attack, viewers. Pakistan has been on the boil, and the field marshal is losing control from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa to Balochistan to Pakistan occupied Kashmir. It's not even able to save their own forces, their own security personnel. Here's the report.
2 officers among 11 Pak soldiers were killed as Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan ambushed Pak army. TTP attacked Pakistan army convoy in Aurangzai district of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. The convoy was first struck by a barrage of roadside bombs before gunmen opened fire on the convoy in northwest Kurram district. This is one of the major attacks on Pakistan army in KPK this year. A lieutenant colonel and a major of the Pakistan army were killed along with 9 Pak soldiers. During the crossfire, 19 TTP operators were also killed. The military operation was launched late last night based on the intel about TTP. Just last month, Pakistan Air Force conducted airstrike in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa that killed 30, including women and children. Reports indicated that the scene was one of devastation, with bodies strewn across homes and streets. Recently, Pakistan has seen a surge in militant attacks, especially in KPK and Balochistan. Just yesterday, a powerful explosion on the Jafar Express in Balochistan injured several people. And with unrest in POK, which has resulted in at least 12 civilian deaths, several police casualties, and massive protests against the Shehbaz government. Last month, 17 TTP terrorists were killed in a multi-service raid on a hideout in Karak district in KPK, in which 3 police officers were hurt. TTP has stepped up activities since the Taliban returned to power in Afghanistan in 2021. And many of its leaders and fighters are believed to have taken refuge in Afghanistan since. Pakistan finds itself caught in between unrest in POK, bombings in Balochistan, and strikes in KPK. This is yet another incident as Pakistan seems to be on the track of losing its stronghold.
It is Wankhede, Sameer Wankhede versus Aryan Khan once again, the man who made headlines in 2021 Mumbai cruise drugs case. Former NCB officer Sameer Wankhede is suing Netflix and Shah Rukh Khan's Red Chilli Entertainment. And today the Delhi High Court also sent them notices, both Netflix and Red Chilli's. And this is over the content of the web series where he alleges that he's being maligned and he has been trolled, his family has been trolled. Delhi High Court issued the notices to the global streaming giant, and in fact Republic TV also spoke to Sameer Wankhede. Listen in.
The battle that began in 2021 when Shah Rukh Khan's son Aryan Khan was arrested in a high-profile drugs case has flared up once again. Former NCB officer Sameer Wankhede has filed a defamation suit against Netflix and Shah Rukh Khan's Red Chilli's Entertainment, accusing them of tarnishing his image in Aryan Khan's directorial series, The Bads of Bollywood. Wankhede's counsel argued in the court that the series misrepresents the work of anti-drug agencies, calling it a malicious portrayal designed to erode public faith in law enforcement. Wankhede has also objected to a particular scene in the series that he says insults national slogan Satyamev Jayate. Wankhede claims the show disseminates misleading and negative content, painting him as a villain in a story still under judicial scrutiny, as the Aryan Khan drugs case remains pending before the Bombay High Court. Wankhede has sought 2 crore rupees in damages.
See, I cannot say anything what I've pleaded. It is just honor of the officers. It is the honor of the law enforcement officers. It is the honor of the uniform. It is the honor of the national emblem. It is the honor of my family for which I'm fighting. And I expect with the strong judiciary, Satyamev Jayate and truth will win.
Yes, I know what senior advocate Sandeep Sethi said. I'll speak to him about it. I understand what's been said. I'm not asking you about the case, Mr. Wankhede. I'm asking you about the trolls that have happened on you, your sister, your wife. How has this impacted you?
See, as I said earlier, let it be brought, I've brought out everything before the court with relevant documents, with relevant papers. But you should understand one thing, apart from my family's honor, I'm fighting for the honor of Satyamev Jayate also.
The officer also told the court that he and his family have faced trolling online, allegedly spurred by the series. The Delhi High Court has issued notice to both Netflix and Red Chilli's seeking their response to the allegations. The case has now scheduled the next hearing for 30th of October. As the next hearing approaches on 30th of October, the courtroom drama is far from over. For now, it is Wankhede versus Khan Part 2.
And as viewers, the circumstances around the death of beloved musician Assam's Zubin Garg gets increasingly convoluted. The authorities have continued making arrests to get to the bottom of the case. And the latest arrest that has been made is that of his cousin brother, Zubin Garg, a serving Assam police officer who has been interrogated by the CID before his arrest. Let's take a look.
Investigation into the Zubin Garg death case is seeing fast-paced developments. Marking a fifth arrest in the case, Zubin's cousin Zubin Garg has been arrested by the Assam Special Investigation Team. Zubin Garg, a serving Assam Police Services officer, was present at the yacht party in Singapore, Zubin's last whereabouts. He was taken into custody after a series of interrogations by the Criminal Investigation Department alongside several of the singer's associates. The latest in a series of arrests in the case, authorities have also arrested 4 others: the singer's bandmate Shekhar Jyoti Goswami, manager Siddharth Sharma, event organizer Shamkanu Mahanta, and musician Amit Prava Mahanta. Zubin Garg had passed away on the 19th of September while he was snorkeling in Singapore, where he was supposed to perform at a music event. The Assamese singer, known for his music in Bollywood, was one of the most revered personalities, with his funeral procession becoming the 4th biggest gathering of people in history.
That's all the good packet in this edition of 6 Stories at 6. We'll be right back with live and breaking at 6:30.